BJP. Edappadi Palaniswamy, the former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu and currently the chief or the head of the AIADMK, is in Delhi, and sources say he has sought an appointment with both Home Minister Amit Shah and also the BJP National President JP Nada. He'll be staying in Delhi through Thursday as well and may meet JP Nada. That's what sources are telling CNN News 18. EPS is very keen to ensure and to underline and seal BJP support at a time when he's got a face-off going with O. Selvam, who's still trying to claim legacy to the ADMK. Now, he's also not very happy with the Tamil Nadu BJP President Annamalai repeatedly saying that the BJP should fight alone in 2024. Purnima Murli now joining us with more details. What is Edappadi Palaniswamy's position and what is going to be his key demand? Because recently he was even seen trying to play down Annamalai's influence, not even talk about him and telling the media, why are you raising him, why are you making him so big? And to the lines of even calling him immature.
Well, Edappadi Palaniswamy has now got a green signal even from the Election Commission approving his position as the General Secretary of the ADMK. Now that all lines are clear and Edappadi has become the sole leader of the ADMK, the next step for Edappadi is to make sure that ADMK's alliance with the BJP remains intact in 2024. And Annamalai, of late, in an internal party, had reportedly said that his opinion is that BJP should fight alone in 2024. And that hasn't gone down well with Edappadi, who has made or lashed out at Annamalai in the recent past. So, and has maintained that it's the High Command in Delhi that takes decisions on alliance and state leaders don't matter. In this context, Edappadi has got an appointment with both Home Minister as well as JP Nada, and sources say that he will stay put in Delhi tomorrow as well and try to meet the National President of the BJP likely tomorrow. But at the moment, EPS is keen that he gets the support of the BJP as well, and the alliance with the BJP continues for 2024.
Right, thank you for your input. So they are in the national capital. We are given to understand that even now, even K. Annamalai is expected to come to the national capital. What transpires will be important. What's going to happen? Let's try and understand this. Let's do a quick check on the strength, weaknesses, opportunities and threat for both these parties and both these entities. That's a SWOT analysis. Let's try and understand the BJP. The strength remains the Modi factor. Of course, the welfare push, and they can eye young voters. More importantly, the BJP seems to be getting a strong wind and strong traction on ground under K. Annamalai in certain pockets. But overall, if you were to look at it, it's not been able to register or make an impact at all. 2.62 to 3% vote share, not much. Let's say on a higher side, up to 5% if you're going to be very, very generous to the BJP. So that is something which does not augur well for the BJP. Can it really go on its own, especially in a critical state where Tamil Nadu, along with Puducherry, accounts for a bulk of seats and a lot of heft in the Lok Sabha? AIADMK, if you look at it, well, the former Chief Minister J. Jayalalitha's legacy is the big strength, but this party is in disarray between Sasikala and, of course, O. Selvam and Edappadi Palaniswamy. There is a clear breakup of cadre, breakup of strength, and, of course, the caste-wise denominations in terms of support. Right now, the DMK doesn't seem to have a robust opposition because the ADMK has been mired in its own controversies. And of course, even though Edappadi Palaniswamy still holds maximum sway over the cadre, expulsion of Jayalalitha's loyalist Sasikala could come back to hurt, although Sasikala's sway is at a limited audience or a limited number in terms of the vote share impact. But how critical is the BJP ADMK combined for them to work together to even mount a significant challenge to the DMK? Or is it possible for the BJP to do a Bengal in Tamil Nadu? These are questions that remain. Suman C. Raman, political analyst with us. Madhuvanti, executive committee member of the Tamil Nadu BJP is with us. And she's also an actor. We'll try and see if we can go across to Kovai Satyan and if he joins us. But let me first ask Suman C. Raman, what's your assessment? This discomfort between EPS and Annamalai, can that be sorted? Or is there going to be a message from the BJP top brass to Edappadi Palaniswamy that either you are with us or you are not with us? Decide for yourself.
I don't think this is about EPS deciding anything. EPS has gone to the extent of publicly saying the alliance with the BJP will continue for 2024. I mean, he can't do anything more than that, right? So he has come out publicly. The ADMK is going around with the slogan of Mathil Modi, Manilathil Edappadi, which means Modi for the center and Edappadi for the state. So I don't see how the BJP can warn Mr. Edappadi or say that you are with us or against us and so on, because he's already made it public. He has categorically said that the alliance will continue for 2024 Lok Sabha elections in no uncertain terms. So the ball is really in the BJP to sort of figure out whether they want to break the alliance. The ADMK does not want to break the alliance. They are very clear on that. The point is, even within the BJP, the Tamil Nadu BJP, there are two factions. One is the Annamalai faction, which wants to break the alliance and is making a lot of efforts to break the alliance. The other is the faction made up of all the other senior leaders who want to go with the AIADMK because they realize clearly that the BJP does not have the vote share at the moment to even win a single seat. Now, long term, people say perhaps if we break the alliance now, we may not win anything now, but we will win in 2026, we will win in 2031, and so on. Those are all hypothetical questions. The point is, for 2024, the BJP does not have the vote share in Tamil Nadu to win any seats.
The BJP didn't have the vote share back in 2019 or in 2014 also. But Madhu Antiji, what is the
They
BJP?
formed alliances.
Let me just ask, you formed alliances, but what's the thought process? To go it alone? Because time and again it's been said that we don't have the legs, we don't have the traction on ground to go it alone. Do you believe that that's the situation even now? Do you really need the ADMK, or are you willing to give it a go on your own?
See, namaste, firstly,
Namaste.
and to my namaste to the co-panelists here as well. I don't think we need to be discussing this whole process, and I'm amazed that Sumansi Raman sir is aware of some two factions in BJP that me being a member of the BJP I'm not aware of. But having said that, the point is that in your conclave, the CNN News 18 conclave, I remember very clearly that our Home Minister Amit Shah ji categorically said that the alliance continues. Having said that, we have to wait and watch what happens. I think it's very premature at this point in time, with the Karnataka election going head on for everybody at this point in time, to discuss whether anybody has an issue with somebody else, and is that going to break the alliance, and is that going to totally derail the BJP in 2024. First and foremost, let's all understand 2024, the Prime Minister of this country is again going to take charge as the Prime Minister of this country. There is no change there. What the regional parties are going to do and how they are going to align themselves with the national party called BJP is for us to wait and watch. Before anything moves, preconceived notions about issues and comments and small tips that have happened between individuals, I don't think should become priorities for institutions to take decisions. This is my humble opinion.
But why is there this discomfort? What started this discomfort, Madhuantiji? I'm very curious to understand. Why would Mr. Annamalai turn around and say, I believe the DMK should not lean on anybody. We need to fight on our own. Is there a thought process there where he says, if you really want to grow as a party, you need to learn to walk without support?
See, Mr. Annamalai has very categorically is waging a pure war against the corruption of the DMK in Tamil Nadu. He is very clear. His single point agenda is to expose every single person who has been involved in corruption with regards the DMK, be it the family, be it other people. That is his single point agenda, and he says he's not going to stop until all of this is exposed. And I am sure all of you are aware, we've been seeing a lot of expose happening, and as of today we've seen the Finance Minister of Tamil Nadu come out and give a video for which Mr. Sumansi Raman had very sensibly put out a tweet saying, why is he giving out videos, why is he not filing a police complaint? So this is to the extent to which things are happening here in Tamil Nadu. The point being, we are anti-corruption. We want a clean governance, and that is the focus of State President Annamalai. So I don't know from where everybody is trying to cook up this whole alliance
but the
story
way
and try to
the
say...
alliance story also comes from the way Madhuvanti ji, Mr. Edapadi Palaniswamy responded, didn't he? Why are
Mr.
you always
Edapadi,
asking
no.
about Annamalai? Why are you making him a hero?
Exactly,
And then he turned around and he leaned around to say that, talk to me about senior politicians. I've done 40, 50 years in politics. Talk to me about someone of my stature.
I've
What
also
does that
seen
mean?
that video. I've also seen that video. Once again, I'm only saying Edapadi ji did not speak about any alliance breaking. He only said, talk to me if you want about seniority in politics. That's again his personal view. And if Annamalai ji has a statement to give against it, that's his personal view. This is not going to be the crux on which whether there is an alliance or not.
Let me ask you, what is your personal view? Would you like to work on an alliance, or do you want the party to start fighting on its own and working on its own?
I am a humble karyakarta. I do what my high command
You are also
asks me
executive
to do.
committee member of the Tamil Nadu BJP.
Absolutely. I am a state executive committee member of BJP Tamil Nadu, a humble karyakarta. What is told to me is what I will do. I don't take these decisions. The decisions are taken in Delhi. And everybody, including Annamalai ji, knows that Delhi will finally decide. And all of us will abide by that decision.
Correct, but
sure
I'm just looking at it practically, Sumansi Raman. Let's keep what is the reality on ground. But I'm just asking, from a party which wants to make inroads, a party which is gathering traction, a party which is perhaps cornering the discourse in the government versus opposition narrative more than what it has ever done. So I'm just keep putting it like that. Would you think, do you think, and especially when you're looking at the AIADMK in the kind of disarray that it is in terms of not being able to sort itself, its own leadership issues, the cadre being largely fractured, not even being mobilized, EPS not having the stature of a J. Jayalalitha, Sasikala doing her thing, OPS doing his thing. Would you, as somebody who's watching the developments, irrespective of who you are supporting or who you are leaning to, would you want the BJP to show how much it can do on its own in Tamil Nadu?
Look, Anand, the logic is very clear. Go with the AIADMK in 2024. The next state assembly elections are due in 2026. Give yourself another year and a year and a half to build your cadre strength, build your muscle, maybe move your vote share up another 5-6%, and then try to break the AIADMK or potentially go on your own with an alliance with other parties for 2026. That seems to be the most logical way forward for the BJP. Look, if they go alone and they get a very poor, they put up a very poor performance in 2024, it actually sets them back further, and for no great advantage, because there is no major stake for the BJP in Tamil Nadu as far as 2024 Lok Sabha elections are concerned. Though Mr. Annamalai would like to say that we would like to win 10 seats and 15 seats and so on. Everybody knows that if they go on their own, they don't have a chance of winning a single seat. Maybe one seat, is a possibility, but nothing beyond that. Whereas if they did go with the AIADMK, there is a serious possibility of making inroads into certain parts.
No,
of
but
the state.
if they go with the AIADMK, will the AIADMK win or will the BJP win? That's the other question, Sumant Raman. Okay, they may not win seats, but if they go from 2%, 3% vote share to 13%, 14% vote share, is that not significant?
No, the BJP, if you look at it, as part of an alliance in 2014, garnered close to 19% vote share. Of course, they had Mr. Vijaykanth with them, they had the PMK with them, they had multiple parties with them, but still the fact remains that they did get 19% vote share at that point of time. So it has happened in the past. And today, an alliance between the BJP and the AIADMK can comfortably cross 30-35% vote share. In some regions of the state, they could go even higher. That means that gives them an opportunity to win seats in some areas, especially with all the problems and the anti-incumbency that the DMK now faces. Remember, 2019, 2021, the entire anti-incumbency burden was against the AIADMK because they were in power in the state. Now, the anti-incumbency factor, especially with all the happenings in the last few months, will definitely be there against the DMK. So, a combined BJP, AIADMK, PMK combined can win a reasonable number of seats in 2024. If they want to go alone, well, they could, for whatever Mr. Annamalai says. But I feel that the time to go alone for the BJP is for 2026. After giving themselves enough time to build the party up further, adding to their cadre, they've done well. Mr. Annamalai has done well. He has increased the vote share. My guess is BJP is the third largest party in the state now. It's probably in double-digit vote share already. But vote share of 13% or 12% or even 15% is not enough to win anything.
No, but there can always be a post-poll alliance. There can always be, let's all fight separately, see how we do, and then post the elections.
But
then
if everybody loses, what will you have?
ADMK can say that we would, Edapadi Palniswamy would want to say, I want to assert myself and see if I can stand up to Stalin and I want to fight on my own for Lok Sabha 2024.
He has already, Anand, he has already announced it publicly. And he has made it very clear that he is going with the BJP. It is Mr. Annamalai who is rocking the boat, and for no obvious logical reason at this stage.
No, somewhere it is about saying that let us stop leaning, let us start learning to work on our own. Kovai Satyanji is with us. Kovai Satyanji, AIADMK spokesperson, is with us. Kovai Satyanji, namaste, namaskaram. I think you're on the move somewhere, but Romba Nandri.
Stop the car for you.
Thank you very much. Apo, let me ask you straight up. What do you see? How do you see this panning out? Why is Mr. EPS in the national capital? Is there some trouble in this alliance, or is it just to try and get certain things right?
No, there is no trouble in alliance as such. He is in the national capital to put enough and more pressure, because we see signs of the DMK regime coming to an end because of all their corrupt malpractices and deteriorating law and order. The law and order is in shambles in the state.
Okay.
Every minute, every hour, there is rape, molestation, murder, dacoity, free flow of drugs. And as a responsible opposition, our leader wants to take it up with the MHA. And with the IT rates going in couple of business premises, the trails of money are leading to overseas. And there is a trail of money coming back to the state.
So
there are strong connects and evidence.
So this has nothing to do with the discomfort with Annamalai and the BJP in Tamil Nadu.
Because Annamalai is a nominated person and a cadre in BJP, and our leader has got nothing with Annamalai or anything to do with Annamalai. Our leader Edapadiar is elected by the 1.5 crore cadres of the party. And he has spent 55 decades of his life in public life. He understands the intricacies and nuances in politics. And he is very clear from the beginning that whatever has to happen, the call will be taken by the High Command of BJP with respect to alliance. That is Nadu or Amit Shah or Modi. But as far as AIADMK is concerned, the person who will take a call is our leader Edapadiar.
But
so it's clear.
So his reason for coming to the national capital is less to do with the equations with the BJP and more to do with the dynamics with the DMK. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
So what is
it's clear.
Please.
Yeah, it's clear. There is no charcha on the equation with Annamalai. Will it is going to hamper the alliance or whatsoever it is. So far, the alliance is good. It's going good. There are some miscommunications and misinterpretations from the BJP state head, Mr. Annamalai, who from a corporate world, so-called corporate bureaucratic world, feels that everything has to be routed through him or whatsoever it is. Or maybe there are misplaced priorities and wrong expectations from his side. He is learning the ropes. He is a newcomer. He is a newcomer in the political framework, and he will learn it faster. He'll understand the dynamics and nuances faster. This has nothing to do with the equation with Annamalai or whatsoever.
Would you want to react to this?
I again state BJP's high command is what decides the alliance factor. Like I told you even before Kovai Satyanji came onto this debate. So I don't think that this individual small issues that individuals are having is going to cause a major rock of the boat on the alliance or any such thing. This is exactly what I was also saying, and I am very clear that Annamalaiji's single point focus right now is to expose the complete disarray of the ruling government, which is the DMK.
But
So
but
this is
what
what
stands
my
out
points
is
are from day one.
see, if that is the case, Mr. Kovai Satyan, the AIADMK has not put its might and muscle behind the DMK files charge put by the BJP. The idea was to actually dismiss it. So if the agenda is the same, that you all want to go after the ruling disposition, that is the DMK, there also there seems to be a divergence.
No, absolutely not. We have sought CBI intervention on the audio clip of PTR, Finance Minister, to be probed by CBI. Let the forensics comes out with their findings. And whatever as Annamalai has given out is nothing new. He has just laid out the assets of individuals. And assets of individuals cannot be immediately termed as it's all ill-trained, ill-fated money through corruption. It could be because of business practices, unethical business practices as well. So giving out a list of assets that is held by individuals doesn't suffice your claim of corruption. You need to take it further.
Unethical
Annamalai should explore.
so don't
Annamalai should
unethical
explore the
business
legal means and
practices.
options.
Don't unethical business practices also come in the realm of corruption, Kovai Satyanji, or is it now become an
That
ego
is-
issue?
That is
See, who are you? You are
that
nothing
comes
but a
under-
small fry to go ahead, and who are you to raise these questions? You should have asked us, you should have told us to do it, and we would have mounted the charge.
none. There is nothing called ego. There is nothing called who are you, why are you saying this, nothing of that sort. Annamalai has to take this up to the next level. Unethical business practices, corrupt business practices can be brought into
Sumanji
light
coming
only
to
through the legal framework and legal means and ways. Not with press and media advertisements, or not with press meets. If you ought to prove a point that these are all ill-tained and ill-gotten money, corrupt money that is flowing into assets and businesses, take the legal course.
But this is
And
just the
what law
beginning.
says-
He had said that this is just the first part. There are 6 parts to this DMK files, but the
yes.
ADMK has immediately dismissed it, saying that it is immature. What they're doing is just public record. 1 minute. Yes, Sumansi Raman. Kavaiji coming to you. Yeah.
Anand, the reaction of the AIADMK to the DMK files is very, very strange. They have hardly made it an issue. I mean, this is the principal opposition party of the state. They should have been going to town with it. Instead, even raising it in the assemblies, Mr. PTR's audio, first audio which came out, EPS did not even speak about it in the assembly. I mean, it is absolutely strange, is not the word. It is completely curious, and people want to know why an opposition party seems to be batting for the ruling party in such a case. It makes no sense at all. Some of the junior leaders have made statements and so on. But Mr. Yedapadi Palaniswamy, if he continues in this way, he will completely cede the opposition space to Mr. Annamalai. That is what happened in the first 1 year of the DMK rule. Then Mr. EPS started to make a comeback. He recaptured the party from OPS. All of that he did sensibly. But on issues which are being presented on a silver platter to the AIADMK, they are keeping quiet. Which raises the question, why are they keeping quiet? By the way, let me tell you, it took the MK Stalin government 1 year and 10 months to give sanction to prosecute Mr. Yedapadi Palaniswamy in a case. So maybe they are connected, one does not know. But the AIADMK's reaction to the DMK files is not of what a opposition party should be doing.
Correct.
They are downplaying it. They are downplaying PTR's audio leaks which have come out. All of this is
But where
very,
are they
very
downplaying?
surprising.
Here on the right stand right now, Kovai Satyan said that Mr. Yedapadi Palaniswamy is in the national capital to push for serious action against the DMK, given
Why
the
didn't he
raids,
raise it
given
in the assembly? Why didn't he raise it in the assembly?
That, Mr. Satyan, you have to answer. Please answer
Well,
that.
could Ms. Jayalalitha have kept quiet in the assembly?
Please answer, Kovai
I'm
Satyan.
not sure whether Mr. Raman is aware that we have sought a CBI inquiry on the same. It might be Mr. Sumant Raman's expertise in politics that would expect him that somebody has to raise this issue in assembly. But somebody
Why was it not raised?
who has put, sir, let me finish, sir, 1 second, sir. 5 decades of public life, our leader knows what call to take at what time. Giving media press releases or talking in assembly would not take this to a logical conclusion. If the truth has to come out, it has to only through the legal framework. That's what our leader has done. he has sought a CBI inquiry into the PTR files. There might be 1,000 audio clips which can come out, and even today PTR will say that it's because of AI tools' help that the audio clip has come out. But that doesn't give any logical conclusion. That doesn't bring out the truth.
Yeah, it does.
There are expectations from people
doesn't-
like the political analyst of Sumant Raman who says that talking out in assembly will bring out the truth. It is not so.
No, it's not about talking out the assembly and bring
assembly
out
is
the truth.
downplaying.
With somebody with so much political experience, Mr. Kovai Satyan, you would realize that doing it in the assembly will raise the stature of the opposition. And this is politics. It's real politics. You will do what is required to be done legally, while you'll also do what is required to be done politically, because the optics matters.
If it is an opportunity, if it is a political opportunity, you have to frame it in the right direction for a conclusion. You cannot look out taking brownie points by the hour or by the day. 50% of MLAs and MPs are facing criminal charges in DMK. 13 ministers out of 36 are facing charges, criminal charges and civil charges, and they are languishing in court seeking vaida for the last 8 years. If there were to be a logical conclusion, then all the 13 ministers have to lose their post. The number one is Mr. Sendal Balaji. So there are many. You have to pressurize in the much more logical way where it gives you the result, right desired result.
You have to pressurize in the
Assembly, rising in assembly.
Wow.
An assembly today has become a mockery. Why? Because the leader is speaking. Our leader is speaking, and the audio voice is being cut. It doesn't even go on records. Many of the opposition, many of our leaders' remarks doesn't go on assembly records.
right. So,
Anand,
so
this is the first time I'm hearing that the assembly of parliament is not a place to put pressure on the ruling party.
So am I, sir. Frankly, so number this explanation has come with such a straight face from Mr. Kovai Satyan. For other much smaller issues, there has been so much of drama that's been created in the assembly just to pure play optics, because that's politics. That's a part of politics that you have to create that optics, along with, of course, what legally needs to be done. This is quite surprising. That meeting has not yet happened. It's supposed to happen later in this evening or sometime through the day.
I can intervene and take sense again to give an example. Our leader in detail spoke about the deteriorating law and order with data points for 2 hours. Not even one channel carried, there was no audio. And the CM stands up and say with happiness saying that the law and order is the best in Tamil Nadu. Wherein his own party, 65-year-old, has raped a 5-year-old child. And yesterday there is a rape and molestation, and every day there are deaths, dacoity and free flowing of drugs. And say the CM stands up and lie through his nose without any iota of shame that law and order is the best in Tamil Nadu. And what effect has come out in open? Nothing has come out in open on that front. And people here expect that assembly has to be rattled. Yeah, true. Assembly has to be rattled for the right course of action with the right evidence, right piece of material.
Well, I have to wind up. I have to pause for the moment. I have to pause for the moment. I have to pause for the moment, but I thank all our panelists. Thank you very much. We'll keep close tab. What happens in this meeting, what transpires, we'll know in the next 12 to 18 hours. We'll know.